Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are setting up my reading journal for the month of March. I am going to be using my Sepia microns in 01 and 005, this Muji gel pen in 0.38, and my N89 Tombow. I'm also going to be using this stamp set from Ink by Jang and this other one from Paper Person Shop, and this is the Betty Alpha. I will also be using 2 sticker sheets and washi tape from Paper Minty Studios. And I did take my washi tape and kind of stick it down on my cutting mat and then used my X-Acto knife to cut out some of the images on my washi tape. And then I have the Color Theory inks in Yes Peas and Inky Black. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. My theme for this month is going to be kind of like a magnolia theme. I do have a little gem magnolia tree in my front yard that I planted last year, and I'm just in love with it, so I decided to make that my theme for my reading journal. One of these sticker sheets is not going to be a magnolia sticker sheet, but I thought that it complemented the magnolia leaves and flowers well from the washi tape, so I will be using that too. So like I said, I did go ahead and fussy cut a ton of these little pieces of my washi tape out, and I'm just going to get those stuck down. Then once I have all of those stuck down, I will also stick down my stem stickers as well, and then I'll doodle a little bit of hand-drawn magnolia leaves on this too. The last thing I do is use the Yes Peas ink pad to stamp out a couple little branches from a stamp set that was made by Dear Wildflowers. I linked it below, but it's not currently available right now. But if you're interested in what it looks like or other stamp sets from her, it will be linked below for your reference. So now I'm just getting my calendar stamp stamped under March, and I used my Zig dot markers to basically put a dot over the day once I've read that day, just as a way of marking how many days each month that I have read. Last year I had like a whole page that I was using for that, and this year I've really been enjoying doing it this way. So I think I might continue doing it since I've decided to do like whole cover pages. I like the idea of having the little calendar there and just using my dot markers to dot the days that I read. So the last thing that I will be doing on my March title page is doing a double border all the way around. And this border is not like a solid line. It's very squiggly, empty spots here and there all over the place. And then I'm going to do 2 lines all the way around, very close together to give it kind of a double border effect. So that is all for my title page, and then we will jump right in to my next 2 pages. I am adding this month an extra like section on these 2 pages. I haven't fully decided what I actually want to put there yet, if I want to put like my new words or anything else. So I've just left it blank and untitled. But that's going to be right underneath these magnolia leaves that I'm drawing now. I did doodle out a whole magnolia stem to kind of put it over my boxes. Since I don't do too much doodling in my reading journal, I decided to kind of take a chance and see if I like it. And I do really like the way that this Magnolia stem came out. It actually looks quite a lot like some of the faux Magnolia stems that I have in my house. So I do love the way it came out. So the sections that I have decided to move forward with this month are going to be my stats section, which is a usual section for me, my totals section, another usual section for me, and then my fave section where I'll put a picture of my favorite book. And then that middle section, like I said, I still haven't decided fully what I want to do with it. I might end up using it for any new words that I come across while I'm reading. I will use my washi tape on this page. I had planned to use it on my cover page, but it just seemed like a lot with all of the stickers having come from the washi tape, so I decided against it. And this month, normally I feel like my setups are pretty minimal, but I just put a whole bunch on these 2 pages here. Yeah, so I've got washi tape on 3 of my boxes, and then I'll also add some label stickers as well, just as like a little extra oomph, I guess, if you will. And then I will go into my stats page and I will highlight every other line once I've got all of the stickers down that I want to have down. So here is where I am pulling labels from my label stickers, and I'm going to be using these as like layering pieces. So my idea for instance, like the favorites section is that when I print out the cover of my book, I think I'm going to layer it over the edge of that label sticker and maybe write the title of the book in it as well. And then I'm not entirely sure if I'll be adding anything extra to the other labels. Maybe I'll write like little quotes from the books that I've read in them, or just something fun. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see what happens when I get there. So I am adding my lines for my stats, and I will also put lines on my total section as well. Once I finished adding these lines, it did kind of feel like my stats and total section were missing something. There was just a very large space between the highlighted lines and the actual title of the section. So I decided to pull out one of my microns again, the 005 micron, and I added a dotted dashed like broken line beneath it, similar to that border that I used on my actual boxes. Instead of doing 2 lines though, like I did on the actual boxes, I will do 3 lines to kind of separate that line from the actual outside border. I'm also going to add some more of these just leaf stickers or stem stickers, just to kind of bring these also into this page as well. And once I finish these lines, that is going to be the end of my setup for March. So I will go ahead and do a quick little flip through to show you the final pages. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a leaf or stem or some kind of leaf emoji in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I do hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!